If Muhammad was a prophet from God, why did he keep idols in his house? Muslims are commanded to stay away from idols. So Muhammad cannot be the best example for all of mankind. Today we are going to talk about the fact that the Prophet of Islam, who supposedly is a warner, someone that Allah sent to guide mankind to himself, meaning to Allah, to Jannah, to paradise, allegedly came to basically fight against idolatry. But what if we prove to you that the very man that Allah picked for himself to fight idolatry used to have idols even after he was called to be a prophet? With that in mind, I want to turn our attention now to our dear brother. Brother Rob, welcome back.
Thank you, dear brother. Thank you for inviting me again to do another topic, a damaging topic actually today, regarding the worship of idol by the final prophet, the best of example, the seal of all the prophets, Muhammad, as the Muslims claimed for the last 1400 years. Okay, the topic again is Muhammad keeping idols inside of his house, and even Allah needs to remind him, "Ya Muhammad, stop worshipping idols." And as you see here on the screen, this is chapter 74, ayah 5. Chapter 74, ayah 5, it says, وَالرُّجْسَ فَهْجُرْ. In context, Allah is saying to Muhammad, "Ya Muhammad, stop worshipping idols." And here is the proof. On the next slide, if we look at chapter 74, Al-Muddathir, chronological order is that this chapter is the fourth chapter supposedly that Muhammad received from Allah. And the $1 million question is, why in the fourth chapter, which is chapter 74, Allah needs to remind Muhammad, "Ya Muhammad, stop worshipping idols"? Should it not Muhammad understood from the very first chapter already that he should never ever worship idols and not commit shirk? And here's the proof. Ya ayyuhal muddathir, oh the cloaked one, or maybe, basically, the one who puts a robe or a garment on him. In context, it's about Muhammad. Many Muslims confuse this chapter that it's about them. No, it's about Muhammad. And this translator was nice enough to put the name of Muhammad as you see here. So it's about Muhammad. So Allah says to Muhammad, "Ya ayyuhal muddathir, qum fa'undir, rise up and warn, wa rabbaka fakabbir," meaning say takbir, right? Say takbir. And ayah 4, wa thiyabaka fatahhir, and keep your clothes clean. Maybe ask Aisha to, keep your clothes clean, or maybe scratch the semen off your clothes. And the last ayah, وَالرُّجْسَ فَهْجُرْ. And ya Muhammad, again Muhammad, Allah is saying to Muhammad, and stay away from idols. Stay away from idols. Now, if we go to any tafsir, let's say we go to the crème de la crème himself, At-Tabari, one of the most earliest tafsir books by At-Tabari, Al-Mufassir At-Tabari, we see that it's truly about Muhammad. Look, Tafsir At-Tabari for the same chapter, chapter 74, Surah Al-Muddathir, ayah 5. Ma'na al-kalam, what does Ar-Rujsa Fahjur? Ma'na al-kalam, meaning the meaning of the verse or the meaning of the words. وَالْأَوْثَانِ فَهْجُرْ عِبَادَتِهَا وَاتْرُكْ خِدْمَتِهَا, meaning, and ya Muhammad, as we showed you, it's about Muhammad, and stop worshipping idols, ya Muhammad, and abandon their service.
And that's
so
very
why
damaging.
in the
That's
and why
very damaging, brother. He is still serving idols.
Yes. Well, this is the fourth chapter again. Remind yourself, this is the fourth chapter that Allah sent supposedly through Jibreel to Muhammad, and still Allah needs to warn Muhammad, "Ya Muhammad, please, for the love of my shin, stop worshipping idols. Why are you being a mushrik while I already sent you down the Quran?" This is the fourth chapter, brother. Isn't this damaging for any Muslim?
Absolutely. And let me say this, brother. This, in and of itself, is damaging to the fact that Muhammad himself didn't even believe he was a prophet. If he believed he was a prophet, why would he continue with this form of worship? worshiping idols and serving them, meaning presenting probably sacrifices to them, doing whatever it takes to serve them. If he was buying it, that he was a prophet, why in the world would Allah have to send him a fourth chapter or a fourth, basically, revelation to at least remind him that he should abandon these things?
Exactly, exactly. I mean, should this not be, again, as we mentioned in an earlier video, should this not be the walking, talking divine revelation of Allah Himself, Muhammad? I mean, doesn't the Quran in Surah An-Najm said that Muhammad does not get anything from himself? Everything that he speaks is divine revelation from Allah. So why is Allah not reminding Muhammad, yeah, Muhammad, you from the very first chapter, right? That, let's say, when he received in Cave Hira, Muhammad was told that you are a prophet. You are a prophet, and Jibril squeezed him. Muhammad should have already understood, hey, there's only one God, and I should stop worshiping idols. But still, in the fourth chapter, in this very chapter, Muhammad is still worshiping idols. And here is more. Brother, you want to add something on top of this?
Like I said, brother, I mean, it's damaging in of itself. By the way, this is why Muslims will tell you Al-Muzammil and Al-Muddathir, I think it's 72 and 74, they want to claim that those came first. Now they want to abandon the idea that 96 was the first revelation. Why? Because it's embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing to see what's going on here.
Exactly. And here is more proof, my friends. Here is a book by the Imam Abu Hanifa, right? The Imam Abu Hanifa, one of the founders of the four madhabs. Abu Hanifa, in his Musnad Abu Hanifa, in Musnad al-Imam al-Azim, by Imam Abu Hanifa, the founder of the Hanafi Sunni school, that Abu Hanifa, in his book, we can see on page 589 the following damaging hadith.
And he's one of the followers. He's one of the tabi'een, by the way.
Exactly. Brother, since Muslims claim that we do not know Arabic, would you be so kind to read the words that are highlighted, brother, all the way to the last part? In the
the word that is underlined here, reported from Abu Hanifa, basically, and it says, إِنَّهُ كَانَ عَلَّقَ فِي بَيْتِ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ سِتْرًا فِيهِ تَمَاثِيل. So
what does that mean, brother?
People, you'll see the English there. There was a curtain, basically, a curtain wall in the house of the Prophet of Allah, which there was in it statues, meaning idols on it. Then it says, فَأَبْطَأَ جِبْرِيلٌ. So Jibril stayed away, meaning slowed down on coming down to Muhammad and giving him revelations. ثُمَّ أَتَاهُ فَقَالَ لَهُ. Then after that, he came back and said to Muhammad, فقال له, meaning Muhammad is asking, وَمَا أَبْطَأَكَ عَنِّي? Why did you slow down? What made you stay away from me? Not bring in revelations, technically. Here is the second line that has an underline under it. قال, this is Jibril is saying, إِنَّا لَا نَدْخُلُ بَيْتًا فِيهِ كَلْبٌ وَلَا تَمَاثِيل. We do not enter a house that has a dog and also have statues in it. So if you're a dog lover out there, I'm sorry, Gabriel is not going to enter your house. Good for you. Go ahead, brother.
Exactly. So, brother, please remind me again, because maybe we forgot the following thing. Muhammad is already a prophet, and he does not understand, even when he's getting divine revelation and Jibril continuously coming to him. Still, Muhammad doesn't understand that he cannot keep idols in his house, images and idols in his house.
That's right.
What kind of prophet this is? How is this the best example for mankind to follow? Yeah, Muslimin.
He was slow in understanding, I guess.
Yeah. Why would the final prophet, after receiving so many chapters and so many ayahs and verses in the Quran, still he is keeping statues, idols, images inside his house? This is damaging.